Hello everyone, what is up? My name is Anna and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be recreating one of milk1422, one of their face charts. If you don't know what a face chart is, it's basically a human's face on a piece of paper. It's not colored at all. It's not usually something specific. Sometimes it can be, but usually it's just a random face. And people can put makeup on them. So they can use either actual makeup or they'll use like colored pencils or something. But it's basically drawing on a piece of paper with someone's face on it. So milk1422 on Instagram, I think they're one of the most popular face chart creators. And their work is really great. Like, they have some amazing things. So I wanted to recreate one. So who knows, if I really enjoy this or if it does really well, this might become a series, not quite sure yet. This makeup look is the one I'm going to do. It's just really, really pretty and I just love it. Yeah, so let's just get right on into the video. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. Also, if this lighting looks a little different, I got a ring light and a new phone stand for Christmas. So yay! I might switch up the backdrop, maybe, eventually, but I'm not quite sure where it'll be yet or if I will, So now I'm just going to take this foundation and mix it until it's my shade, which means adding a lot of white and a lot of yellow to it. So yeah, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, it's actually only been like 5 minutes, but still, that's a long time for mixing foundation. Anyways, I'm just going to put this on my face now. I used 2 different brushes, so I guess I'm just gonna put them on my face. I love putting foundation on this way. I don't know, just something about it just makes me feel really fancy. Makes me feel like I'm in like an Instagram makeup tutorial or something. Then I'm just going to use my damp sponge to blend it in. I have been obsessed with Beetlejuice the musical. It is just so good. I've memorized 3 songs fully and I've almost memorized almost every other song. It's just so good. I listen to it all the time. All of the time. I would be listening to it right now if I wasn't filming. By the way, I am filming at 4:48 right now and it's getting dark outside, but it's still super light in here because of my ring light. Okay, now this look definitely uses lots of concealer, which I don't have. So I'm just going to conceal the parts I need actual concealing, then I'm gonna brighten the parts that I need brightening with this contour stick here. Okay, this is like pretty much gone. I don't know if I can use this again. I think I might have to go to Target soon and get a new one because my other ones are too dark for me. I am going to lightly set underneath my eyes with the e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder in Sheer. I'm not going to set my eyelids though because I want those to still be tacky when I put my eyeshadow on them. I'm also going to make sure to put some concealer on this little blemish I have here. Wait, why did I say little? It's ginormous. Okay, let that sit there for a bit and now I'm just going to blend it out. I'm just going to use the highlight end of this NYX Professional Makeup Wonder Stick. I'm going to highlight right here because that's what it looks like in the face chart. Definitely highlighted a lot here and quite a bit on the forehead too. Also just like a little bit right here and then my Cupid's bow also. That was a lot of highlighting. I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, I look absolutely ridiculous right now. I look like crazy light and really weird. So I'm gonna try to bring a little more depth into my face with the contour side. And for this, I'm just going to bring it in and kind of a little bit up to my nose. And then just some right on the bridge of my nose here. I'm actually going to use a fluffy eyeshadow brush to blend the contour out trying to keep it very much in the place where I put it. With this nose contour, I'm kind of just blending the top of it into my eyebrow. Then once I've blended that out with my brush, I'm just going to take my sponge to kind of press upwards. And then I'm just going to go over that with the concealer side also to tone it down a little bit. Because that nose contour looks super messy now, I'm going to just draw a bit of the highlight on each side of the nose. I'm also just going to clean up my contour, my cheek contour, with a little line of highlight down there. And I'm not going to blend that into the contour, I'm going to blend it away. So I want there to be like a not harsh line, but not like super blended line there either. Like see, you can easily see the contour, but it's not like a super crazy line. So now I'm going to take my eyebrow brush, wherever it may be. Here it is, has a spoolie on it. Going to take soap, and I'm going to do soap brows. Sounds like the weirdest thing to anyone who's never heard of soap brows, but basically I just spray water on a bar of soap, or setting spray or whatever. I'm using setting spray. So I'm just gonna get that wet, and then I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm just going to rub it in it. Really get it all soaked up in there. Okay, now what I'm going to do before I put it on my eyebrow is I'm just going to kind of rub it on the back of my hand to get all like the excess off. And then I'm just going to run it through my brows. Oh no. Oh well. That's broken, so that's happened before. I think I'm just gonna leave them like this. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to them. Since the soap might have messed it up, I'm just gonna go over the top of that brow. Okay, so this is at a different angle because my phone is at 10%, so I need to plug it in. So yeah, now I'm going to start on the eyeshadow. I'm super excited for that part because you know me, I love eyeshadow a lot. So first color I'm going to take is the blue. Buried under my pile of stuff here. Bay. This color here from the Summer in St. Tropez 16 color shadow palette from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just going to pack that on both of my lids. I gotta pat them first though to get rid of the creasing. So I'm just going to pack this, focusing mostly on the center of my eye. And I'm going to pack some of that in the middle of my lower lash line. Also, I know this looks absolutely ridiculous. Like, this looks really, really weird, but trust me, it'll look amazing in the end. Then I'm just going to take my fluffy brush with that color, and I'm going to blend mostly upwards, but also to the side. Okay, this is so weird. It's quite possible they used this exact palette for this makeup look because almost all the colors are in here, and the colors seem like on point, so they could have. That would be cool. I still look ridiculous, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to take Pampelone. I think that's how you pronounce it. Maybe Pampelone. I don't know. Oh my gosh, this looks literally so weird. So to fix it, I'm just going to take Pampelone with my fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend out the darker blue with it. I'm just going to take my sponge that I used for my concealer, and with the part I used for my concealer, I'm just going to lightly tap here and the other side too, just to give it a little more shape because I'm going to be putting orange there. I don't really want the blue getting in the way. I'm also going to take that light blue color and put it in my inner corner here. And I'm also going to connect it to that blue on the lower lash line. So now for the pink, I am going to use Blend and Snap from the Nika Tutorials X Beauty Bay palette. It's ginormous. I'm just going to take that, tap it off, and place it right here. I know it's a strange place to put eyeshadow, but it will look so good when we're done with it. Because this is no normal look. No, no, no. Also, should I post music on this channel? I don't know. If I did, it would only be covers. I'm not competent enough to write my own song. I've tried. and I did not like it at all. So like, if an idea comes to me, sure, I'll write it down, but I don't think an idea is gonna come to me. That does look strange, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to take the orange, it's called Crepe, from this palette again, and I'm just going to put that right here on both of my eyes. I'm actually going to use my blush brush for this step just because it's a bigger, I kind of want it to be like all over here. While we're at it, I'm just going to take some of that and put it right here. This is a strange look, but you know, I really, really like it. I just hope I can pull it off. Okay, I'm going to take the Nikki Tutorials palette again, and I'm going to take that Blend In Snap color. I'm just going to put that on the very highest point of my cheekbone, so like right here. I'm also going to take that smaller brush with a little bit, and I'm just going to put that right underneath the blue I put on my lower lash line. I'm just going to try to connect those. And I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks also. I'm going to put much more back here and up, but I'm going to put some on the apples also. I think they also put some white dots there. I don't have any white, like anything pretty much, so I am not going to do that. But I'm going to try to do everything I can do to make this look like the face chart. I'm gonna put some more orange on there. I'm gonna take my sponge and just go over that. I'm going to take my white powder and I'm just gonna put that right here because this part of the face chart's face is really bright. I'm also just going to put a little more highlight here. I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side of my face and then I will be back. Okay, I'm also just going to add a little bit of that pink to my nose. I'm going to take some of this color Ivy right here on my finger and I'm just going to press that into the very center of my eyelid to give that blue kind of a wet effect. Now I'm going to use the e.l.f. blush and bronzer duo in the shade Fiji for my bronzer. I don't think I need any blush. Okay, I'm going to do lips now. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to cover up my lips completely with the highlighting side. I know that this looks super strange. We're not gonna keep it like this, trust me. Okay, I don't know which lipstick I am going to use. I have quite a few here. I'm just gonna do highlighter first, because why not? Okay, I'm going to use my foundation brush for highlight because it works very well. And it really gives you a blinding highlight. So I'm just going to focus it right on the very high point of my cheekbone. Right here where it's already naturally glowy. I just want the blinding highlight. Blinding. Blinding, I tell you, blinding. Okay, I think the lipstick I'm going to use for this is I'm going to use this liquid lipstick from AOA Studios. It's the Wonder Matte liquid lipstick in the shade Blessed. I'm just gonna put this in the center of my lips and blend it out with my finger. I'm also just going to outline my lips very slightly. Actually, I think I'm also going to put a little tiny bit of the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Cream lipstick in the shade Poise in the middle of my lips too. I'm using like 4 different lip products here. I also just put some Honest Beauty tinted lip balm in the shade Summer Melon on. And now I'm going to put the e.l.f. lip lacquer in the shade Fantasy on to finish the lips, which was like 5 steps. Okay, I think I actually am going to fill in my brows. Just looks a little strange without them having so much colors. So yeah, I'm just going to do that and then I'll be back. I'm going to put the BH Cosmetics Power Pencil in the shade Beige in my waterline to give it a little more openness. I'm just using the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Mascara. I'm also going to tightline with a black pencil. I actually got this for Christmas. I also got this for Christmas. And I got some really pretty glitter liquid eyeshadows from e.l.f. for Christmas. They're not needed in this look, but I'm definitely going to be using them in some other looks I'm doing. Anyways, I'm just going to tight line with this. That's basically lining the part of skin that your lashes are attached to in your eye. I don't know how better to explain it, like right here. it just gives your lashes a little more volume. I'm going to take my blush brush, and I just noticed that she has a little bit of orange right here. So I'm just going to put some orange right there. I'm going to do some setting spray. I'm going to use the milk1422 setting spray. I don't know why I said that so fancily. Okay, you ready? Ready? That was a lot of setting spray, wasn't it? It might have been a little too much. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, my pants are wet. That was probably too much because of the setting spray. I'm just going to take my sponge and go over the parts that I don't want to look glowy. Right here. I don't want that to look glowy or else it'll look oily. And like right here. Don't want that to look glowy right there. Okay, so I did add dots. I felt like it just needed a little something, and I felt like dots was the way to go, so I just took my latest concealer and put it on there with brushes, and then I put the smaller ones on with little nail stamp things. So yeah, I think that is the look all complete. I really, really like this, and I think I'd like to do one of these in the future too. It took me quite a while, aka like an hour and a half, but I really like it, and I'm really happy with it, and I think I did a pretty good job. One second, let me show you. Okay, so this is my face, and this is, yeah, no, that's not gonna show. I'll just compare them on screen. So this side will be my face, and this side will be the face chart. I think I did a pretty good job, and even if I didn't, like, I really like this look, and it looks very interesting. It's different. It's creative, and I really like it. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and click that big red subscribe button down below. It would mean a lot, and it would make me very, very happy. Goodbye. Fish floating a little too high, rolling too loud with us, seeming vertigo. The thing I love most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. The water's always changing, always flowing. But people, I guess, can't live like that. We all must pay a price. And I'm a playing daddy's game. I'll go insane if things don't change. Whatever it takes to make say your name. Damn, mama, are you listening? Doesn't this just blow your mind? My home, wandering through the town with everyone doing all of their stuff. Somewhere in my heart I feel I've not yet done enough for these people I know. This place that I love so, my home, my home. My friends adore, and so brother, she died again in all kinds of way. Don't know the lie, rock the body